on.
How are you? May I use your bathroom?
Yes.
I've never been to your bathroom.
Right down there, door that's open.
Okay, thank you.
Hey yo, I hustle with the poppies, know some good ockies. We just try and smother the cheese and smoke broccoli. You move too sloppy, put a price on your body. That shooters running up and down your steps like Rocky. It's that easy, you just making it hard. Give a hater an inch in a clip as long as a yard. Your bitches abroad, wouldn't last a second a yard. It's that new Philly, no disrespect to the guards. I dug the graves, now I'm about to finish them all. Because it's all about the Benjis, no feelings involved. You know, South Philly to Logan, boy, they know my slogan. Dump the whole stick on them niggas and reload it. Far as uptown go, that shit I told them. Them dudes is alright, but my shit is just more potent. The sun wrote it, directed it, the main star, the big bro. Kick you out, cut your game off. No bully, same block, got it locked, ain't shit changed.
It's the new Philly.
What you thought would keep it Smith and made your fingers put one through your brain?
From Philly, it's the new Philly.
I give it to you for free, you know your role, better stay in your lane.
It's the new Philly.
Philly, Philly, pop tops plus Willies for my squad. No disrespect to the guards. The flame on Santos, burn this bitch to the ground. Mike Vicks in my pits for them birds right now. I tell you like this, bro, I'm probably smooth as it gets. Give you the clip, and my bitch scoop me up in the whip. Yo, this the home of Sam Christian. Keep a blacksmithing, cause little niggas strapped, and trust me, they all with it. Voice of the youth, where LGP quiet. I hope Cheltenham and Broad is where I die at. Doing it proper, keep it cool like vodka. Y'all gon' make me play meek and pull up with the chopper. And it's just me and Hennessy Cab. I spit 11 22s, leave a mumble rapper dead. Understand you ain't gon' shoot me a gram. And I don't like how he draw him, better get your man. Tell Jazz, let it blast. Baby, I'm about to spaz. It's that new Philly, no disrespect to the past. Come on. No bully, same block, got it locked, ain't shit changed.
It's the new Philly.
What you thought would keep it Smith and made your fingers put one through your brain?
It's the new Philly.
I give it to you for free, you know your role, better stay in your lane.
It's the new Philly.
Philly, Philly, pop tops plus Willies for my squad. No disrespect to the guards, the guards.
Oh man, Southern 215. We back. Philly on everything. Home with the spitters. They know where to find us. They don't ride like us. Gang.
Give me something radical. You know my flow too radical. I got the city hysterical. I got the streets hysterical.
Thirsty, bout it, you heard me.
215 in.
But I rap Philly
You
though.
can tell how I'm leaning.
But I rap Philly
Get
though.
pop, nobody seen it.
But I rap Philly though. Thirsty, bout it, you heard me.
215 in.
But I rap Philly
You
though.
can tell how I'm leaning.
But I rap Philly though.
Up top and I mean it.
But I rap Philly though. Thirsty, bout it, you heard me.
215 in.
But I rap Philly
I'm
though.
the son and I mean it.
But I rap Philly
I'm
though.
the one cause they need it. The
But
Philly
I rap
body
Philly
remix.
though.
And we them back block runners. Can't stop, we won't stop, we young gunners. What you want from us? Better take it in blood. Make us come through there and they be scraping you up. No faking with us. You better fall back, Aki. Tan Dicky on with the beef and broccolis. Headed to the poppies, get me a platter. Shots to your bladder, sing it to the after. See the way I done it and did it. And if they want it, I'm with it. Let's get jiggy with it. Feel like I'm Willie. Now they screaming son of the city. You know I'm running the city like this. Right round, pop me a Willie. Slide up, be in there and grab me a steak. Extra mayo and don't forget the SBK. Course I'm strong, Philly boy, the force is with me. My boss is with me and you don't want no problem with us. Got what it takes to rock the mic right. My flow, my dough right. They mad, that's alright. Can do this all night. Tell them spin this joint. Philly soul brother number one, I'm in this joint. And I got what it takes to rep the streets right. To shine like street lights. She grinding it right. We sliding too nice. You wanna be my joint. Got a Thanksgiving turkey, might eat that joint, please. Don't sweat the technique. If they ever wanna beat, the tech is in reach. South P to Northeast. I'm the underground king to hand me my trophy. Boy, please, far as uptown go, should've told them. Dudes had a run, but they just ain't something. Hey, yo, the bars hit different. My chick drip different. They rap about them things we done. We live with it, big difference. Plus, I don't do much. Spark a Dutch, stand taller, we fold you up. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Ain't a place round the globe get cold as us. They know what's up. Now that I gave you the tips, go home, practice it quick. Find yourself in some big boy ish. Hey, yo, Broad Street bullies, South Street shooters. One phone call and get you parked like a Uber. Dirty South Midwest. West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rep Philly though. I rep Philly though. I rep Philly though. Dirty South, Midwest, West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rep Philly though. Really though, tell the DJs better play it in the stereo. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical, radical. I got the city hysterical, right? I got the streets hysterical. 215
That was funny how that fucking photo popped in my timeline and you
nobody seen it.
But I rep Philly though.
The Philly Bonnet Street.
I know. And I'm just crying.
I see that. I was like, that's sexy as hell.
It's
And then you was like,
your OG baby, Mr. Mike Turn Up Entertainment. Monday night, City of Brotherly Love. And this is another edition of Models and Music. I'm the music, and my sexy co-host, Latoya, is
Latoya Love in charge of the models.
in charge of the models. All right. So tonight is a special night. We got an in-office guest.
Jasmine Perez,
Yeah. One of Latoya lovely friends.
model of the year.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
that's big.
Yeah.
All right, so don't be scared to talking to the mic either, okay?
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's appreciated.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to pass the mic tonight. And Latoya is going to step up tonight, so tonight I'm going to let Latoya control the thing. But I got your back, all right, Toya?
All right, I need that. Always.
So what part of, where you from, Jersey, Philly?
Nah, I'm from PA, but I'm from a small town in PA. I'm from a place called Gettysburg. Stand up. It's not many black folks.
Gettysburg is not that
It's not many
small, though.
black folks. No, it's tiny. Gettysburg is not big.
I mean, we
Gettysburg
heard of
is
Gettysburg.
not big.
I heard of Gettysburg.
But everybody knows each other. Everybody's family. It's one of those towns. Yeah.
Like a farm town.
Yep.
No
There
shit.
you go.
I did not think she was going to say yo. I thought she was going to say not that bad. But she said
It's
yo.
manure, there's cows, there's fields. I mean, that's just what it is.
No shit. Like, then that means the smell is different, too. The smell,
Maybe
the
not,
manure
because
out
I
there.
live on that part of Philadelphia. And people don't know that there's that part of Philadelphia that actually has cows and horses and sheep. and stuff
Gettysburg?
like that. I live in Northeast, Rockledge, and there's nothing but farms out there. A
Ah.
lot of people don't know that. They don't go past Cottman Avenue.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. So you won an award for,
For Model of the Year.
okay, and what year exactly was this? Was it before the pandemic?
No, I'm awarding her Model of the Year.
For
at our
our
ceremony. Event. Yeah, she's Model of the Year. Presented by me, Miss Love, and Michael Corral from Turndatup Entertainment. We're presenting her with the Model of the Year award May 23rd. Come out and check her out. Support.
For real.
Okay, so have you traveled with Toya?
No,
Did
not
you
yet,
travel?
but that is definitely in the works. With modeling, as far as like where I've shot, I'm not international. I've shot in Jersey, Delaware, Virginia,
So right now
North
you're local?
Carolina. Why am I? What'd you say?
So right now you're just local.
Yeah, I'm local. For the
Nothing
moment.
wrong with it.
For the moment now. It's bigger. It's much bigger than, you know what I mean? It's
Yes,
getting
it
there. It's getting
But
there.
that's why I felt like she earned it, because she is local. She is pushing through all the hard times to get to the top. She's working with everybody. She has an open mind. She gives advice to all the other models. You know what I'm saying? She's there to guide them, protect them, to help them get
What's up,
dressed.
boy?
So I just feel like she's a good support person to say she earned it.
A stepping stone.
I can call her and be like, yo, can you believe this shit? And she'll be like, yeah, I can. So that's why I'm like, she's been there right along with me through some of the ups and downs.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
You know, that's how Toya did. When I met Toya, she was, we're going to say local, not to take shots.
I was.
You know, but I swear it seemed like, boom.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Toya no more. Toya's fucking traveling.
That's
Look at that Toya. So it definitely can be done.
Yeah.
How about videos? Are you making videos? Are you
Yeah.
available for videos?
I am, and now I'm getting to a point where, because people don't understand photography and pictures, it's different than being in a video. Like your presence and your energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be confident on
Yeah.
video, you know what I mean? It's completely night and day. So I was at a point where I wasn't very comfortable. I'm gonna just keep it funky. I wasn't comfortable with being in
video?
video, not at all. So
Why
now
not?
this is why I'm here. This is to help me get to that point.
No
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
It's
Yeah.
all about
Wow.
bro. Sometimes when you first do it,
Yes.
you're not sound. It's like getting on stage for the very first time, or getting the touch of the mic in your hand for the very first time. You're nervous. You want to do it, but could you do it better if you had more experience? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. You know, you're a little nervous. You're shaky. Your nerves are getting to you, and sometimes it just gets the best of you. So once you do it a couple more times, you kind of get the feel of it, and it becomes like magic to you, like
Second
natural.
nature, right?
Yeah.
So this your first interview?
No, this
Okay.
is my second because I've been trying to put myself in positions to have interviews so I can be on video to get more comfortable with it.
I found that very interesting.
It's brave, is what it is.
Were you video shy, Toya?
I was my very first time, but nobody would have ever knew that. I pushed through
Exactly,
it,
because
like,
I wouldn't
yeah.
think that, especially if you're a model. It seems like they kind of go together. Cause
No, it
You're
don't, but I'm
different.
different because I get adrenaline rushes with this kind of stuff. You tell me to do something for the very first time, I'm like, oh shit. But then I'm like, oh shit, let's
then you
do
fuck
this.
it up,
Yeah,
right?
let's do this. How we gonna do this? We gonna do it, and if we fuck it up, we fuck it up. We gonna do it right. Like we
Oh,
gonna do it.
yeah.
Like
Fucking all the
yeah,
way
and,
up.
and to me, my heart starts pumping, and then I want that. Then
You
I start
feed off of
chasing
it.
it. You know, so that's how it was the first time I was in front of a camera. Like I was scared, I was shy, I was nervous. Like especially when you gotta take your clothes off. Like you've never done that before.
wow.
Oh, I was nervous. It was like, oh my God, I don't know you. But then it was like, all right, let's do this again, round 2. I like that. You know? I like that.
Wow.
I didn't know I could do that.
Word.
Interesting.
Yeah, you learn.
So what's your specialty?
I would say, as far as modeling, I wouldn't even put myself in one lane. I'm very multidimensional. I like artistic nudes. I like to do like stuff with body paint and flowers. My body's a canvas. Your body, we're canvases, so that is fun for me. To be creative. I like fashion. Fashion is fun. Get a little saucy, you know.
What made you get into modeling?
To be completely honest, growing up, my mom was like drop dead. Gorgeous. Yes. And I always was like, you should model, Mom. So I feel like she kind of inspired me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do your family think about it?
Honestly, I'm at a point now where it's like I understand that $1 million idea can't be understood by a 15-cent mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people that I know personally are at.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, so you see me, you know, next to nothing, posing this way, doing that. Folks don't understand that that's where the money's at, baby.
So your family didn't like it?
I'm sure that they don't care for it. But guess what? Guess who one of my number one cheerleaders is?
Who?
My mama.
Exactly.
Of course.
My mother.
Pops don't like it?
Pops has never been in the picture, so that's neither here nor there.
So it's mom's supporting, that's her idol. So that's like a win-win right there. As long as mom is with it,
Yep.
can't get better than that. So what are your
Moms do that too.
what are your future goals?
Well, I don't know if I think you know I got signed to ITS out of Lancaster.
Congratulations.
What's
They have-
ITS?
It's an agency in Pennsylvania.
A modeling agency?
Yeah, so they have all the connections to like New York and commercials and TV and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, but just because you're signed doesn't mean you're going to get the jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, because they send you auditions and you can apply for those auditions. Doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like
voice
America's Next Top Model.
Right.
I've seen that. It's like anybody can sign you and say they want you because they don't know what the clients want. So, but when they send you out to the job, you may or may not get it because you're not what they're looking for, or you are what they're looking for. But you are hired and you are a representative of that company. You are contracted, but that don't mean you're going to get paid to go out and do jobs. They might send you to do photo shoots just to keep you up there, but that don't mean you're going to get paid.
So I'm learning something. I never knew how the modeling game worked.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
It's rough.
It is rough. I mean, you're more likely to get paid.
I never knew how y'all got the jobs and stuff like that.
Freelance.
The industry is actually pretty disrespectful, to be honest
for
with
real.
you. Like,
That's
it's
real.
not
Disrespectful
equal
to
rights.
models?
To models. Yes, it is.
It's real.
Yes, it is. On
I can
every
imagine.
leg. They
That's
treat
real.
us like mannequins when we're not. We're humans. We are not clothes hangers. We are humans. We will wear your clothes because we are humans.
Is there like would there be like a modeling union?
There should be,
Ain't
but
it
there's
that-
not. There should be, but
Have anybody ever talked about that y'all know about?
Janice what's her name from America's Next Top Model? I think Janice talked about it one time because she was having some issues in the industry. I think Tyra Banks talked about it because they all had their own experiences with racism or anything like
That's the main
sexism,
one
you
is the
know,
racism
like
in the
being
industry.
abused or the everything. Like you just get approached for all kinds of sexual stuff that you may not be with, and
Yeah.
just because you're in the industry and trying to get ahead, you're approached like this, like it's an opportunity, like it's a like if you don't do this, you're not going to get any further. And the better you are, the more you get those requests.
And that's such an ugly misconception
It is.
too. Like people see you in this light, and maybe you are dressed, you know, in a more provocative way. And just because you are dressed that way, they think, oh, okay, well, she's a prostitute, or she's an escort, or she's a slut.
She must be saying
No, honey, no.
All the
Completely
above.
false. Completely false.
Yeah, it is glamorized. It is definitely glamorized. It's people prefer a certain type, and then a lot of local photographers that are not published like that like to shoot pervertedly, versus because they know you can't post that kind of work nowhere. What you doing with it?
Word.
So a lot of times it's like when they're advertising full nude models, a lot of times you're getting 50% per photographers and 50% regular professional photographers, and you don't know which is which until you get in that setting. Like you're totally surprised until you actually start working with them and you figure out which one is a creep and which one is not, or until you get the picture back and you realize his shit is really fucked up. Like he really was not focusing. Like what was he thinking? Like, oh, you know, so
you could tell that by how could you tell that though, Tweet? Just by
comments sometimes. Sometimes guys will be shooting you and they'll be making sounds or they'll be
Ew,
like, ooh, all that.
I know
Oh,
that.
girl,
Thank
yes. I recorded it.
Good.
I got it on live.
Put
That's
they
why I do
ass
live
out
now.
there.
I
Put
recorded
their
it.
ass out there.
Yeah, I
You
had my security behind, working behind the photographer, and the photographer
Okay,
turned down.
that's why you got security.
And this was at one of our local shoots that we go to. I ain't gonna name no names.
Yeah, no,
Because I actually like this person, but I'm not gonna name no name. I think he caught himself off guard at that moment. Maybe he was having a moment, but yeah, we was at this studio, and he turned down the lights, talking about he was getting his lighting right. I'm in position and we working. 10 minutes in, he's like, ooh, yeah, ooh. I'm looking, I got awkward, and he just so happened to look behind him. My security was recording him. So we had like 2 tapes of that shit, like of him just moaning and just grinding on it and just like
what you do?
he caught himself and just stopped, and I just got up and walked away after that. It was like you caught, like it was over at that point. And he only gave me one picture.
So it's at that point where, like, let's just say for example, they had like a modeling union. That's a good ass fucking idea though.
We should do it. It's just that
Really,
I think the problem is that everybody has their own standard of this industry, so that's hard to do. You got some models that are willing to work for free, and they don't care. You got some models that will shoot anything and they don't care, and you got some photographers that shoot porn, but they don't even realize they're shooting porn. So it's like it's hard to set the standards. We got all these different categories, all these different morals. Who's putting the rules down? There's no rules to art. And beauty is from the eye of the beholder. So how do you judge and put a rule on that?
You about to be the head of the modelers union.
We need a art judge, or something that can say that was inappropriate.
But that whole thing that you went through, I try to avoid by reaching out to other models and asking them, like, well, what was your experience with so and so? You know,
the weird
how was it for you? Just so I can know what I'm getting myself into.
I knew his experience because I worked with him before, and I had a bad experience with him before with cock rings in his office. Yes, but he was at a group shoot. So when you're at a group shoot sometimes, and it's a small group shoot, it's kind of a rotation, and you don't want to be the one to be like, now it's a group shoot, so you're not expecting nothing to happen because there's so many people walking in and out. When it's private, you think more so
Dylan, what's up, Dylan?
that's going to happen. But yeah, it was a group shooting. He still did it.
Man. There's pigs out there, people with cameras, you know what I mean? They're not really professional. They have a camera, so they think you know, I'm gonna get a naked girl and shoot her, and I'm a photographer now. Nobody.
And they
near
gonna go
her.
home and
Nobody.
And the thing
near
is, these
her.
guys are still men, so sometimes they really like you. You know what I'm saying? They really think they got a connection with you
They got a
sometimes. So when
chance.
they book you, they kind of look at it like it's a date sometimes. You know?
I can see that. I
Yeah,
can
so
see that.
it's like they've been talking to you for like a month about wardrobe and this. I like your pictures, liking this, liking that, commenting. And then when they
Throwing a
finally
little
book
jab
you,
here and there to you.
yeah, and then they think, you know, you commenting back on some professionalism and
So,
you get
so I
there.
take you haven't experienced that yet, right?
No.
Well,
No.
I'll be
No.
listening.
She gonna get there.
No.
She gonna get
I
there.
haven't.
So would y'all
Thankfully.
say, you know what? I'm gonna say that comment until we come back. All right. I'm your boy here, OG Mr. Mike. It's Monday night, City of Brotherly Love. And this is my sexy co-host.
That's who you love, 215.
And our in-office guest,
Jasmine Prez.
she
Beauty,
caught
you
that.
know who
That's
it
what
is.
I'm talking
She on
about.
point.
Okay, upcoming model. Okay, you can book her for videos.
Everything.
Photo shoot, everything.
Okay,
Except for like
Photography. She
porn. I
specializes
don't do
in
that.
all right.
photography.
Tell them where they can follow you at.
On Instagram, you can follow me at Brown Skin Beauty JP, and on Facebook, it's just Jasmine Press.
Yeah, Brown Skin Beauty. All right, May 23rd, people, mark your calendar. Come on out, May 23rd. All white powerhouse. My lineup is crazy. We're going to be giving out some artillery, aka trophies. All right, and Jasmine will be receiving the Model of the Year, brought to you actually by Latoya.
That's right. Get your tickets, $15 a pop, $20 at the door, and we got a personal chef handling all your taste buds.
I don't know that's right.
Yeah, shout out to Chef Gary. Did I get that right? Toya?
Yes, Gary Kinsley all
Gary
day.
Kensley, he'll be there. And my lineup is crazy. The lineup is definitely crazy. All right, holla at your OG, some of those bangers. All right, we're gonna spin something real quick, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna keep talking that modeling talk. I'm actually learning some stuff from these ladies tonight. I definitely took the modeling game, like, you know, I can almost say I was one of them men that probably kind of took what y'all said like that, you know. I took it for kind of granted.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it is right.
I see. But I could definitely see the other bullshit that come with it.
Yeah.
Especially the new modeling.
There's definitely some pros and some cons to this situation.
Mhm.
Oh, you said you got cuckoo birds out there.
There's cuckoo birds everywhere. Even if you was a doctor, like you got cuckoo bird nurses, they still regular people. So it's like no matter where
Yeah, that's
you go,
true. That's
I'm
true.
sure you would have some cuckoos up in here. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah, I
matter where
did.
you go.
I had an awkward interview one time.
See? That's what I'm saying. No matter what kind of job you do, there's going to be some pros and some cons to the situation.
Yeah, I definitely had an awkward interview.
And it's like the more experience you got, the more you learn how to either avoid it or get out of it. Or
All right.
fight back.
So we're gonna spin this real quick. This is by Dylan. Dylan is coming from Texas, Toya.
Oh.
Coming from Dallas. Dallas fucking
Oh,
Texas,
be
man.
turning up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those and
All right, this is check him out, May 23rd, all white powerhouse. Jasmine Perez, she'll be there. She'll be there. All right, you gonna be a bottle girl? Did I say that right, Toya? Bottle girl? No. Oh yeah, that's right,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah, we are doing a fashion show.
That's
So we
right.
got a lot going on, and we do need somebody to help hand out the trophies. So she could be our trophy girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
And get one at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
Hell at Joe G, baby.
Cause you ain't called me, I ain't called you. It's been feeling the same, so what we better do? I think we should change everything we going through. I think we should change everything we going through. You ain't called me, I ain't called you. It's been feeling the same, so what we better do? I think we should change everything we going through. I think we should change everything we going through. The extra stress, I just want you to fucking undress. I could put you on a new vibe. I can take you for the higher highs. Yeah. You ain't really know, go and sell your soul. I've been dropping songs, now my heart is turning cold. I ain't really get the dream though, never got the message till I solid in the scene though. That's my weird think I'm too fucked up. I just really know when I'm down on my luck. Play your cards right, you might end up stuck. Never been the type to ever really give up, ever give up. Want me right now when I'm selling out the sound. Packing stadiums, you can really see the crowd. Want me for the fame, she won't ever know the name. Drive me insane, you be all up in my brain. Hard to take a picture when you all up in the frame. I don't show ID, I just gotta show my face. I've been on the wait list, you been on the wait. You ain't called me, I ain't called you. It's been feeling same, so what we better do? I think we should change everything we going through. I think we should change everything we going through. The extra stress, I just want you to fucking undress. I can put you on a new vibe. I can take you for the higher highs. Yeah. All you concealing all your fucking feelings. I don't need to feel them, I know. Girl, just give me purpose. Why I don't deserve it. Why this ain't just working, you know. You ain't called me, I ain't called you. It's been feeling same, so what we better do? I think we should change everything we going through. I think we should change everything we going through. The extra stress, I just want you to fucking undress. I can put you on a new
Love. May 23rd, baby. May 23rd, it goes down. All white powerhouse, baby. We got them tickets. We definitely got them tickets. All right, you can catch Jasmine Perez. She just volunteered to be a trophy girl. Spaz out them Jovics. I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that, baby.
All right.
People been on lockdown for a while. It's time to get out, people.
We ready to turn up. I'm
Mask
ready to
being
meet some
back.
people.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to meet some people. If you're single, going out and meet Miss Love. It's a hot girl summer. I'm trying to make it a cuddle girl summer. You know,
I got me a little.
so you know, I want everybody to.
Toya funny shit. Talk about something. She need a book.
I need a book all day, every day.
Toya got booze.
As long as he can handle the modeling.
No, you ain't supposed to tell that.
My fault, Toya. She gonna kill you for that one.
That's a whole
That's
other
a
thing.
Z, not an S.
So, Money Night City, brother, love. This another edition of Models and Music. Okay. Tonight we got in-office guest.
Jasmine Perez.
What's up?
All right, that's your cue, all right?
You know,
missed that.
I'm not used to this.
All right, that's your cue, all right? All right, so Toya has some questions. Y'all was AKA talking about a situation.
Yeah. So, Jasmine, can you tell me about any racial issues you might have come across or the racial standard that you might have come across in this industry?
Yeah, I mean, racism is alive and well in the modeling industry. For glamour models, the black model isn't the ideal face for that. When it comes to glamour modeling, the society has put the standard of beauty as the white face. I mean, unfortunately, that's just what it is. So we're fighting that, and there are people in the industry that have the power to change the paradigm, but they're quiet, and I guess that's because of the capital that they make. They're making their paper, so. I mean, but all money's not good money.
So would you name drop and say?
I'm not going to.
I'll name drop. Stacey Bernard is one of them.
A model that can change
yes,
it?
he does some things that is really questionable in this industry. Very unprofessional, very questionable. And I'm looking at this black man like, what the hell are you doing in this industry? Not representing your people properly and actually misrepresenting us on purpose. So I'm blasting and name dropping because I really don't give two shits about this dude's opinion. But he's an ass. And that's it. My experience, not hers. My experience, it's definitely been some things going on in this industry, and there's been a lot of people complaining about this.
That need to be heard, ladies?
It needed to be heard.
Definitely,
He's not the only one. There's several people in this industry that take it way too far. What they're doing is, it doesn't matter what color the photographer is. He could be black himself. He could be white. He could be any race. But at the end of the day, these white girls are glamorized. And it's like a lot of times, glamorized meaning they think they're a higher level of beauty.
Yeah,
they're a higher standard of beauty
and they
because
get all the good jobs and shit like that.
They get the bookings, they get the
and
marketing.
they're submissive.
You know what I mean?
They're very submissive.
Wow.
A lot of these girls that are up and coming, even some of the ones that are established, they're established because they're submissive. They'll do what you ask them to do without a question. They'll do it and they'll take all the extraness because you're paying them and they just want that money and that's all they see. They don't see that their morals are being violated, their body is being violated, their temple is being violated. You know what I'm saying? And they let it go on for $1, and they need that dollar for so many different reasons, whether it's drugs or alcohol, rain, kids, whatever. They're more submissive than women of color, and that's all women of color. They're just more submissive a lot of times. Not all white girls, but the majority in this field of modeling. A lot of them are very submissive and will take some bullshit just because they feel like they have to. It's not that they want to. They feel like they have to take it because they won't get that next booking.
You wouldn't say it was making a sacrifice?
Yeah, they're sacrificing their body and their morals. You damn right.
Yeah,
they're sacrificing their morals because they don't want to miss a booking. They're really scared that they're going to miss that booking and that person is going to put their name out to not get further bookings and they're going to miss that, which is true because that photographer will do that. I've experienced that. If you tell a photographer no, or you tell him you don't like how they handled a certain situation, all of a sudden you're a bad person because you expressed yourself. So, or because you have morals, or because you know you were more experienced than a photographer sometimes.
You feel uncomfortable.
You feel uncomfortable, and sometimes you are more experienced than a photographer, and they don't know no better. And their ego is so big that they don't want to learn. They don't want to hear you.
Yeah.
Wow.
The ego is like, it's like some people got a big ego and some people got a little ego, but the big ego is in their head, not down there. So we really have to establish that.
I hate that we do get that stereotype like we're hard to work with, the black model.
Yeah,
because
we say no. We say no, we don't like that.
Yeah. Attitudes.
We say that's not the proper way. Yeah, we tell you when you're being unprofessional.
Yeah.
We tell you all day that shit was unprofessional. Like, what you gonna do? And they don't own up to it a lot of times. A lot of times they'll blame the model. It's your fault that happened. Like, why'd you do that?
Have you ever had like a cool ass white girl pull your coat in any situation?
Yeah, there's so many white girls out here that I'm cool with, and they represent hard. Like, I would work with them anytime, but like I said, they're not all the same. But you will always find a group that will be submissive just because of the money, and they don't want to burn that bridge. They're scared that they're going to get blasted all over the place for saying no.
Wow.
Yeah, but you got some models that, they're definitely cool. I work with a lot of them on a regular basis on several studios that we share together. And then, like, they're full of, like, awesome models, but it's not always like that. And a lot of them are submissive, too. So I say 50% of them are, like, submissive, and 50% of them are not, they'll tell you straight up, like, no. I'm not doing that with you. Maybe with him, but not with you. Like, so it all depends on who you get.
And they hate when you do that. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, why would you do it with that person, but not with me?
Not with me. And they get mad. Now it's more to talk about, you know, so.
Yeah. So when you build a rapport with the photographer, I mean, and you're comfortable, you might show a little more skin.
You might, because like you said, it's a comfort thing.
With them. So.
And that's why it's important we have a voice, because you should be comfortable. And when you take our voice away, now we're not comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's deep shit right there.
Yeah,
definitely see that.
It's like civil rights. We have rights. Stop taking it away. We are human. Like, respect.
That's another thing. Someone told me that a photographer. He said that he sees me more as an activist rather than a model. Right? This is before I shot with him. Okay, and then I did shoot with him, and he told me that I was the best poser he ever shot.
See?
He said, why he say see you more as
an activist? Because I am for my
people.
She
speaks her mind.
And I do speak my mind about,
and she tells the truth. She gives you facts. She's not going to sit there and sugarcoat it for your feelings. She's not going to tell you what you want to hear because she worked with you, because she's your friend. If you did something wrong and you're at fault, she's going to tell you.
Yeah, I've had that.
So that's the part
photographer off recently.
I guess that's the part, ladies, that some people take as black women being aggressive.
They say women belong barefoot, pregnant, with
in
their
the
mouth
kitchen.
shut. You know what I'm saying? And some people still live by that in this industry.
No,
wow.
Not me.
How's your schooling? Did you go to college or anything?
I went for cosmetology, and then I went for nursing assisting. So that's what I do right now. Like that's what pays the bills. But modeling is. It's coming. The bag is there. You know, we're securing the bag. Okay.
Yeah, yes, indeed. That was the shit back in the day. Remember that, Toya?
Yeah.
Cosmetology?
Yeah, I tried to do it at one point, but I didn't like people telling me how to do it and what. It was too hard. I can't please everybody. Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And it take a lot of time. You gotta really look at somebody's face. Like, I just can't do it. It's really, you gotta really be a natural at something like that. Like, you gotta already have a passion for that.
I realize being forced to do hair, something that I do love to do.
Being forced to do
to be forced to do it makes me not want to do it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like if I have people consistently coming in, I'm on my feet for 12 hours doing hair all day. I'm gonna lose the drive.
Yeah,
I don't want to do this.
I used to like it when I was a little girl, like when I was a teenager playing in my friend's hair. But like she said, like after a while, like it becomes something that you're expected to do versus something you enjoy doing.
That's right.
Models and music, baby. I'm your bald head OG, Mr. Mike, and my lovely, sexy co-host.
Latoya Love, 215.
And my special in-office guest,
Jasmine Prez.
All right, now you can check out this show. You can check out the recording of this show. Check out the website. The website got all our available shows, and the website is turndatup215.com. Everything is Turn That Up. I Googled myself today. It made me smile.
What happened?
That shit popped up like a chant toy. I'm like,
He was hype.
I was hyped. Ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like a rush, man.
I Google myself at least once a year just to see where I'm at with it, and I like the growth. I like to see that. I make myself proud with that.
Yeah. And I love seeing me and Toya face on flyers. It's a fucking rush, dog. It really, really is. I be geeking when dudes be right doing our flyers. I be like, that shit gonna be hot. Come on,
when I go to a random store to get like a juice or something or pay for gas, and I see a flyer in the window. It be like, I be right in the window. They look at me, and they look at the flyer, and they look at me, and I'm like,
I'm trying to tell you, it's a rush. So, where from here? Where you taking your career from here? Where do you want to be seen at?
It's up from here. I told you I have big people representing me now, so it's all about getting those, securing those opportunities and making money.
Securing those bags.
That's right.
I see you in the gym every day, like really working hard. What is your goal?
My goal.
You say gym?
The gym. Yeah, I work out a lot. Yeah.
Where you go?
It's because I have always suffered with body issues. Like I was 180 pounds at one point. You know what I mean? Wow. I was a big girl. I'm 5'4", so I was a big girl. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I take it very seriously. Like I eat plant-based. I work out hard, and I love it, and I'm healthy. I never get sick. Like
you seem like you enjoy it. I see your post sometimes. I'm going to the gym. It's like you're going to the club. Like,
no, it's fine. That's my therapy. That's my therapy.
Do you go with music or
people
you
piss
like
me
it
the fuck off? I'm going to the gym.
What the fuck? Take it out on the weights.
Like, throw a fucking dumbbell across the room. No, that's my therapy. Instead of shooting somebody, I'm gonna just go to the gym.
So that's your live over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So where we at? Oh, damn, we almost forgot. All right, so a part of our show is we have hot topics. All right, we have hot topics. You know, that's why it's called Music and Models. In this part, we have a hot topic. Tonight's hot topic that we're going to talk about is in relationships, who change up first, men or women?
I say men.
Now,
yes, men.
When I say change up first, it's a little bit of everything. Now, you know how in the beginning, every time you seen her, you get it in, pow, pow, pow. Yeah. Walk through the door, it's popping. And I know for a fact, because it happened to me all my life, at some point, the girl be like, why every time I come over, we got to do it? And I'll be like, well, what the fuck just happened? Can we watch a movie or something?
All right, I can see that. And
I can break that down too.
All
right, so I need y'all to break down a scenario that men do.
We switch our hairstyle quick too, so it's like I can see how you feel like we switch it up. Because one day you'll see us, we won't have long, straight, beautiful hair, and the next time you see us, we probably bald headed. So you probably thought, you had this girl with locks and everything, the good. But truthfully, it should happen. So I can see how that can. The guy usually stays with his look for a very long time before he really tries to switch it up and do something different. Girls do that. Guys do expect sex all the time every time they come over, and girls do be like after a while.
Actually, not really though.
The reason why a woman would say let's watch a movie instead is because she wants to know that you're there for more than just
Yeah,
the draws.
we're
You know what I
valued more
mean?
than
Like,
a piece of
do you
ass.
value my mind? Do you care about what I think, my upbringing, my culture? You know,
Talk
you
to
just
me,
want to
baby.
hit it? That's it? Like, let's chop it up. I play dominoes. We can play cards. Let's talk shit. Let's vibe. You know
And
what
I
I
feel
mean?
like if that's the case,
That's
be
fine.
honest from the door that that's what you're looking for. Look, I'm just looking for a booty
Women always say
call.
it should be honest,
You
but
know,
if a
be
dude
honest.
just
If
come
all
out,
you want to do is hit, just
Tell us, and some of us are with it.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't. But some of us are with the booty call. Because some of us got men already and want just the booty call and don't want nothing too serious. We want your pockets. We want just the booty call. And we want to be able to go home when we go home.
what do men change up? What do men change up?
They
when y'all
attitude,
meet?
they
oh, for
pockets,
sure. Their attitude.
they pockets
Yeah.
and their attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they get them draws and they see that, you know, she's happy, she's comfortable and everything. I hit it. They change. They do change. Yeah, they do. Not all men, but
The
that's
majority.
So they
Most
go
of
from
them.
they go from
Most-
like 2 hours of sex to like 45 minutes, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that shit be changing too. It do. In the beginning, it's all like wham, bam for like all night long, like Viagra shit. And then like 2 months down the line, you know you got her locked in. You know, I love you, baby. It's 15 minutes, babe. I'm done.
nah.
You know, 15 minutes.
But they say that I love you pussy is like 15 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
start melting in
When
that.
you in love with a woman,
Yeah.
like,
Who said
you
that?
know, and those emotions are there, and you telling them your feelings when you up in it. I mean, it might be only 15
I love you,
minutes.
baby. Oh, I can't take that. I can't take that.
That's true though. Cause you know why? You know why I think it's like that. It be feelings.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's exactly why we be needing that second dude after a while.
Oh no.
You getting your feelings,
my
and
relationship
then
is
we
good.
get cut short that extra 45 minutes that we used to.
But you know it go both ways now.
It do. I'm
And that's
guilty of
funny.
that too.
See, this is adult talk right here.
I'm guilty of that.
This is adult talk right
You
here.
got press play.
Everything. No, I wouldn't record certain things.
Yeah, we definitely
It's adult talk right here.
So if men change in that way, how do you think a woman changes after, you know, a little bit?
Probably the same fuck. She probably got her dirt too. Everybody got dirt.
y'all got skeletons, we all do dirt, ain't nobody perfect.
So as I got older, I learned that that's very important. I mean, that both parties got to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit go both ways. And usually, if you're not happy, your partner probably not happy either.
Yeah.
That's like, I learned that. I'm not going to say the hard way, but I definitely learned that as I got older. You understand what I'm saying, ladies?
Yeah.
And that's why when it comes to that, and the cutting it out in the beginning, that plays a part in that. Cause like you say, Toya, people get comfortable.
People get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And but see, that's when I think you gotta spice shit up and make changes, man.
You always gotta keep it.
You gotta.
That's why it's important to switch it up. Like you said,
Yeah.
like the girl be like, let's talk for a little bit. If you don't talk, how you gonna switch it up? You gotta know the likes and the dislikes and the interest
You gotta
and
know your
you
woman.
gotta know.
Yeah.
Like you gotta
So
know your
besides
partner.
sex, ladies, what else do men switch up on? I say women switch up, especially on the eating thing.
Eating thing.
Like, yeah, they eat light in the beginning, then the greedy side will come out sooner or
I
later.
just think a man's consistency sometimes, like it just don't be hitting sometimes. Like
And once-
they be all about you,
It's
all
like
about
the
you, all
chase.
about you, and
They
then it's
with
just
all
like
that,
they don't
yeah.
keep it consistent a lot of the time.
It's like when the chase is over, now it's a whole different ball game.
But
now.
you don't
Like,
think it becomes other things?
it could be a lot of things.
Like,
yeah.
I know what you're saying about consistency, right? This shit getting deep. Like for example, when you first meet somebody, you might be going to A spot, right? But as you get further into it, you might be going to B spot.
Yeah.
But she might be like, well, why the fuck we don't go to A spot? Because
Yeah.
boo, we behind that boo, we going to A spot.
Yeah.
We going to B spot now.
You trying to switch it up.
You follow me?
Yeah.
So that's why I
but
say
she's not peeping that you trying to switch it up and keep it going. She's
Yeah.
thinking you being
Changing up.
inconsistent.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel you in that, but so that's why it's good to have women and men talk sometimes.
It's communication. But that's why you gotta put the dick
So I
away
guarantee-
sometimes.
That's right.
And just talk.
You can't always
Just
fix
talk.
with that.
Until you
man.
get
You gotta
mad,
fix with that
You
one.
gotta just suffer and be like, look, this weekend we talking. We going out. We gonna sit. We
But
gonna
we don't
talk.
like that though.
You gotta be like
We
that.
like all that
gotta.
fucking talking.
Sometimes you gotta talk. You gotta
I mean,
talk.
you're right.
You gotta
Tell them
talk.
talk though,
I
lady.
ain't saying
You
every
should
weekend.
listen. Your woman should be your diary. You should be able to tell her and talk to her about every and
hell
all
no.
things.
She should know everything
Everything.
about your woman.
She
Can nobody,
talk too
can
much.
nobody need to tell you about your woman?
That just tells you what the fuck
Yeah.
these men
She
is really
talk too
on.
much.
That's
Then
crazy.
you should be listening more.
Yes.
If she talks too much, then you
No,
should be listening more.
I'm talking about she talk to her girlfriends too much.
Okay.
None of that
A lot
shit.
of us are like that. A lot of
Yup.
us don't have girlfriends.
Looking at me
But the ones
sideways.
that do have girlfriends like that, I can admit,
When I
we
walk
do.
in the
We
house,
do.
here he comes.
I call Jasmine when I got a problem. So, yo, Jasmine, let me talk to you real quick because I need some womanly
Yup.
advice.
And then when Jasmine see dude, she roll her eyes and
She's
shit.
like, I know. You don't think I
What do to
know,
your
but I
girlfriend? Not, hey. That's why we can't tell.
Men do that shit too.
know.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Talking with their boys.
Can you
Yeah.
give me 3 favorite photographers that you like and she really, really like and admire?
Okay, so Anthony Beard, he's out of
Anthony
York.
Beard.
Anthony Beard, he's actually from Philly. So
Okay.
yes,
Philly.
he's who I very first started out with. Jerry Brown, he's from Baltimore.
Definitely, I've seen him on your page. I've been wanting to
he's
work
like
with him.
one of my
I've heard his
favorites.
name a few times.
favorites.
Yeah,
You definitely need to get to Mass Creations because he's a monster.
I like that.
And I would say I really, really, really love Josh Triggs. Like his studio in West Virginia is everything.
I have to co-sign that.
Yeah.
Josh Triggs.
That boy is a big deal.
Yeah, he is. His studio is spectacular. And his skills, he teaches, he mentors. His mom, I met his mom.
Yep.
His mom has the best hospitality in the world. I like him. I think he's very professional.
West Virginia?
Yeah, West Virginia. I think he's very professional. He's on point. I had no mistakes with him. I got sick during his shoot, and he totally understood. And I still got great images out of it, and it was awesome. So I had a great experience with him. Yeah, and communication with him has been pretty good too. Yeah.
He's
Josh Styles.
And I've heard a lot of good things about Joe Brown. I've never worked with him, but he's one of the photographers I would say is on my list. And the other guy, I haven't heard him, so I have to look him up. Yeah.
So how do y'all reach your photographers?
Everywhere.
Oh my God, yes.
All social media platforms. We network a lot. We're passing out business cards. We're just going to networking events. All the time. It's important for
So
models.
photographers come to y'all and ask y'all, right?
Yes.
Or
Both,
y'all like
vice
ask
versa.
each
But
other?
it's both.
It's
yeah.
both.
It's both. But I get more photographers come to me.
Like if I'm traveling and I'm trying to put myself out there to traveling somewhere, I will put out a travel notice so that they know I'm going to be there. And they can, then a lot of times they'll start hitting me. I see you going to be in my town. I'm trying to book you. And so that's how, but so you got to put it out there.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Or Model Mayhem, which I don't really like, but that is a good source to reach everybody in the world. Then you got Instagram, Facebook. So it's multiple outlets. You just got to really network people and build a rapport with these people to know where they're at because they're traveling too.
Closed mouths don't get fed. If you want work, you gotta go get it. When I went to North Carolina, I just got on Instagram, put in North Carolina photographers, and boom, that's it. Easy as that. Went to North Carolina,
No shit.
did 2 shoots while I was there. So it's easy. You gotta know how to do it.
Yeah.
What you hashtag? You hashtag?
Yeah, North Carolina photographers on Instagram, and it pops up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that easy for real.
And Facebook has all kinds of groups that's in there for radio, for music, for art of all sorts, like cartoons. Now you can Google anything on Facebook and they have a group for it. So you just
Disrespect.
Yeah.
It's a market for everything.
It's a market for everything. It's that simple.
Everything.
And it's easy to get in. There's no requirements. Just no drama and no spam.
There you go.
No drama, no spam.
No drama, no spam, and you're in.
Okay, ladies, so you are now executives. You have got your wish, and you can make changes in the modeling industry.
Yeah.
So what y'all gonna make changes?
Racism,
Yeah.
sexism,
Yeah.
and favoritism.
There we go. Favoritism. That's a big one.
Yeah. And pay. I feel like we should be paid more often and more frequently.
Should y'all be paying taxes?
I do think we should be paying taxes. I do. But also we are investing. So I feel like if the models are doing it right, then they should have a business name coming. They should have a business account. And they should be sending some of this to their business and collecting it for taxes. They should be saving receipts for the wardrobe that they buy, their nails and their hair, because this is part of our uniform. So every little thing that we do, we should be getting back.
Yeah.
So you save your receipts, you create a business account, you create all of this, and you should be fine. It is an extra job, and this is a private business. This is a business.
You just taught me something.
Yeah. Y'all ever thought about starting something? Not
I got
the
it.
union part, but
So like an agency or something?
yeah, y'all ever actually really think about starting something to represent the models?
I've thought about it, but I
think y'all
feel
got some
like
good points.
as of right now, because I'm still learning a lot. That I just want to get to a better place, so I have more connections. So if I have an agency, if I have a roster of people, I'm gonna need a network of companies and people that are gonna want to use them. You know what I mean? So I got to make sure I'm with the shits first before I even put people under my name. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all think that's hurting y'all right now?
No, I don't mind. I started an agency called Bold and Beautiful International Models, and we travel the world. We travel the United States. We do everything, and we're very risque and bold. Like, really, we climb mountains. We do horseback riding. We do all kinds of stuff. But the thing is, it's hard working with females. Especially a large group of females. It's hard working putting everybody together. Some of these things have expenses to them, and everybody don't want to pay their own expenses. And so when it comes down to you being an organizer, you have to figure out what you're willing to pay for, who you're willing to pay for, and how you're willing to do it. And it all falls on you if it don't happen right. You know, and when it doesn't, when you don't please one person, they start talking about it. Now you done hurt so many people and pissed off so many people just because this one person was unhappy. So being an organizer or being a team leader, period, is hard because you're responsible for everything.
That's a lot of
From the attitudes, you gotta work out all the details, you know.
Especially with a lot of women being catty.
And then you're hurt when somebody says they were disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because you put so much work and you know it's not going to be perfect. So it becomes your own fight. You know, am I going to keep doing this?
What other ethnic groups do y'all think be getting?
Nah, it's not any other ethnic groups. It's
How
one.
about
It's not.
It's one.
how about like is African models and European models?
You know what I don't like?
Under that?
Can I say something? I'm not
Sure you
switching
can.
gears, but I feel like when you think of an African model or a black model, we're more sexualized. It's more so they want to see a fat ass, and they want to see us as the video vixen. Okay, so we're not upholded to like the Vogue model or the glamour model.
Now,
Like a lot of these white models are, and that's just what it is.
Now is that the African model or the Black American model?
That's both.
That's both.
That's both.
So even with the
First off, the
models-
African models kind of create that hourglass because they're naturally like that versus the American models that are not always born that way. You know, it's more cosmetic for most of them. So I feel like the African body, which is the African goddess body, does come from Africa, where you're thinking that shape. So a lot of people are expecting that, which people don't understand. Black comes in different shades and colors and shapes and sizes. Not only that, but it's disrespectful to just focus on her ass when she has a face.
That's right.
And I feel like
they
it
probably
is so
think the same
disrespectful.
thing.
If you're an ass model, you're disrespecting yourself because you're saying you don't have a face now. So the only thing you're good for is your ass. And that's how people are going to treat you. And that's how men are going to treat you. Like, show your whole self. You know what I'm saying? If they don't like you, then they need to book somebody else. Everybody has an ass.
Under what you need a model for? Like if you need a jean model,
She should still have an ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should the jean needs to look right on the figure. So
But at some point you would hope she could turn around. You know, even do a profile, you know what I'm saying? Like she's still in jeans. You can't shoot it from the side and get that booty.
No butter faces.
Know what I mean?
No butter faces.
And that's what you're getting. You're getting a lot of booty with butter faces. So when they booking you for your ass and they say don't turn around, that was some disrespectful shit.
how about breast assist?
Breast
Are we
assist?
not-
I'm
are we
fine
not
with that.
The cleavage up.
I'm fine with that because that comes with beauty. You know what I'm saying? You can do all kinds of beauty shots with
So
that
why
and
you
you're
fine
showing
with
you.
the chest but not the booty?
Because you're still getting the face.
No,
You getting the
we don't want
face.
the face.
You don't want the
We
face?
ain't going past the chin.
Oh, well, nah, that's disrespectful too. You ain't,
No,
who
that's
does that?
disrespectful.
No, that's disrespectful. I could say if you shooting jewelry something like that.
That's part
and
modeling.
Then you more so just right here with it. Yeah. But for the most part, no. Like when it comes to private parts, vaginas, breasts, ass, all that kind of stuff. Vagina models. Those are the girls.
Please explain to the people what vagina model is.
They the girls that don't have a, sometimes 99% of the time they don't have a face, and all they doing is showing their vagina when they show on set. They don't bring no clothes. They don't bring anything but maybe some heels. Their hair is in their face like this. You don't see their face. and there's some weird pose, like an awkward, weird, creative, contoured pose that is dope as fuck, but all you see is their vagina. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can focus on.
That's the toy of vagina. You ever heard
it's the girls that all they poses and you see the inside of their birth canal. And I'm not talking about just like the top part. I'm talking about the whole inside of their birth canal. You can see everything from the front to the back.
The full-figure models, the thick models, where do they fall in the equation?
They're huge right now.
I feel like
I love the big models. They're doing their
the
thing
curvy
right
models.
now.
They know where they're comfortable at, and they know where they're not comfortable at. And I feel like they representing right now because people will listen, and they're the only ones that have a voice right now because you can't walk up to a big girl and tell her to do some little girl shit because she's going to cuss you out. You can't tell a big girl to do something that she's not comfortable with. So you really got to know this exactly because they're going to tell you, you really see me doing that? I'm not comfortable. I am comfortable. This is how I'll do it versus a regular size model. They're bigger and they're scared. Like people get scared of the bigger girls. They really are. They're bigger. People try to take advantage of us small girls because we're not supposed to have a voice. We're just supposed to be beautiful. Yeah. But when you're bigger, it's like they know you're coming with more insecurities. A lot of times you have more securities because you're bigger. So they're like, I know I'm bigger, so I'm not doing everything. So they know. But they push us. They push the smaller girls like we supposed to. Mm-hmm. You have the body, so you're supposed to do this. So, it's definitely a weird standard. It is.
And so how about runway models?
Mm-hmm. They say runway models are not supposed to get naked. A lot of designers do not want to work with nude models.
Shit to me, though.
They do look skinny a lot of times.
Fucking like, what the fuck?
And they do. A lot of times, it's kind of like... I would say models have a lot of similarities to dancers. Sometimes the models need to have a drink or two to relax before they start shooting. And it's the same thing as the dancer. Sometimes the dancer has to have a drink or two before she starts dancing and get out on that stage. So it's a lot of similarities. And I think that's why, and a lot of these models have their own personal issues, eating problems, with anorexia, bulimia, heart problems, anxiety issues. So it's like a lot of these girls have all kinds of inner issues that are being exposed when they take their clothes off or even when they put their clothes on. So it's definitely a hard field because you're exposed and you're exposed for life.
Mm-hmm. This is talk about vulnerability.
Yeah,
we are
it's out
super
there.
Vulnerable.
If you regret it, you're going to regret it for life because it's out there. Everybody sees it for life. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Models and music. I learned some shit today. I got really, really, really dead, man. I really think y'all should look into that. Something to protect the models and shit like that. Maybe not now in the future.
Well, you're not a contract. Did you create a contract for yourself?
I have contracts I don't really give out like that. Photographers don't like to sign contracts. Their ego is like this big. They're the only ones that want to give out contracts.
So how do you keep control of your pictures, though?
I'm Toya. I'm Love. Like, people, I've been in this industry for so long.
Pictures get into the wrong hands and stuff like that.
Oh, you can't control that. There's no way you can control that. But once you find out, there's laws. So if they use our pictures for things like flyers without our permission, we can sue for up to $10,000.
People do that. I know graphic design guys that clip somebody.
I sued at least 7 times in my life.
No shit, Toya?
No shit, because I found somebody else found a flyer of me somewhere and sent it to me, and I took them to court, and I got between $5,000 and $10,000 each time.
I'm gonna stop
you cannot take somebody's pictures and use it against their will. You cannot do that.
I don't do that shit. Copyright, right?
Copyright, exactly. And everything, some things are public. So just because it's on our page don't mean it's available to you.
Wow. Monday night, City of Brotherly Love, man. I had fun tonight.
I did too. It was a great show.
We played, I played like one song, didn't I?
Yeah,
We had a good time. We had
Yeah.
a good time.
I learned a lot. I really did. It was nice having you. I'll definitely be seeing you again
Yes.
May 23rd.
You sure will. Turn up
That's
time.
right. We
Okay,
got
May
that, y'all.
23rd. Come on out. Purchase those tickets. Other than that, holla at your OG. Remember, you can check this show out. Turndatup215Show. You can follow Jasmine at
Brown Skin Beauty, JP on Instagram.
and my sexy co-host.
The Toya Love 215 on Instagram and Facebook. Hit me.
It is. All right, so we're gonna close this out. We're gonna bang this old edge on. I got some cheesecake downstairs too. They like, always got cheesecake.
I love cheesecake. That's my favorite dessert.
First, I'ma start things off. Me and my girl, we used to get it on. That thing was amazing. Said the love we shared was blazing. Straight to her bed, sexing me so crazy. Said forever my lady. Lord have mercy, girl. Long nights talking on the phone, telling me how she's alone. Told her I'll be there for her. Told her how much I cherish her. She didn't wanna give it back to me. Wanted things to be how it used to be. Didn't wanna leave my baby. Started acting crazy. Had to let you go. Cause you sometimes you only deal with me on your terms. Life's too short, I'm not trying to waste my time. So this for me will be a goodbye. Oh, baby, girl, this love is suffocating. You go your way and I'll go mine. No need to play in these games. Said you really had me caught up. I start to argue, you throw stuff, but gotta hide it every time your friends show up. Yeah. Girl, it's so complicated, I'm just being real. You know, like I know we both need to chill. Merry-go-round, driving us crazy. You know, like I know this ain't a good deal. Saying hard words causes the sadness. Shit talking friends, person to madness. Girl, that's why I had to let you know that I had to let you go. Cause you're you'll only deal with me on your terms. Life's too short, I'm not trying to waste mine. So this for me will be a goodbye, yeah. Help me say, oh,